Bumbleclaw, yo, wagwan. Probably wondering why I got this on. Well, I'm here today to talk about Nadia swatting. Now, see, a lot of people in the community actually think that her swatting was fake. That, you know, those are fake police that came there and, you know, she planned the whole thing, had it set up, actors. Well, I'm here to tell you that they weren't actors. But wait, listen to the full story so you can understand the whole scenario. Because they were actual police officers that came there that day. We found the actual name of the officer. His identity is not really that important to this whole situation, but it's the things that led up to this whole thing that doesn't make sense. And if you actually listen to that police call that they had, it kind of makes you understand who actually ever called the police on Nadia to actually get her swatted did not want to do her any harm. So if the person actually wanted something to happen to her, why did they not want to cause harm to her? That's a question you'll understand right after this video. So now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and we're gonna listen to the dispatch call that the police had with Nadia. We're not gonna listen to the full thing. We're gonna listen to parts of it so you can understand and we can tie the dates together on how this whole thing started and escalated into what it is now.
I need you en route for a shooting just occurred. 427 for information. Caller is going to be a 17-year-old male named Jason Garcia.
1 second, chat.
Advises he just shot his mother in the living room in the chest. He says the gun is on the living room table and the mother is not breathing.
Can you guys come home?
Okay, so you heard that. The person that was described that did the shooting was a 17-year-old male that shot his grandmother in the chest wearing a black shirt and some shorts. I know some people that work on our local SWAT team that deal with situations just like this. And I let him listen to this full dispatch call and I gave him the rundown of the situation. And he seems to think that whoever made that call didn't want to actually bring any harm to Nadia. Because if you was actually trying to SWAT Nadia, why did the person that called gave a description of someone else? So now, as a person that works on my local SWAT team, that would tell you, if they were sent this call and they went to that address looking for a 17-year-old male, if they had saw a 22-year-old female, and you look at Nadia, she doesn't look that old. So if you had saw any female at that point, that person would not even be on your radar to actually cause harm to them. So the person that actually swatted Nadia had her best well-being in mind. They made sure the swatting was as safe as possible for her. That's kind of suspicious. Did you understand that? The person on my local SWAT team said, if he had gotten that call, the description that was given is not the description of Nadia. So basically, if he had entered that building and he did his checks and he ended up seeing Nadia first, he would not use any force against her because in his mind, that's gonna be a civilian. And the thing that police want to do most is not cause any civilian casualties. So now you might be wondering, why would the person give the wrong description? Why would he have her most well-being in mind? Now you have to remember that Nadia actually warned the police a week before her swatting that she might get swatted. Weird. She warned them just a week before. She said an incident happened. She never went into detail on actually what happened. But a week before, she warned them that she might get swatted.
We have previous history for a female resident here concerned about potential swatting based on the fact that she's a streamer. That call was August 3rd.
So wait, what incident could have occurred that actually alert her that she was gonna be swatted? Because I can't really think of any. Unless someone drive past with a car and said, I'm gonna swat you. She could have explained why she knew she was gonna get swatted, but she didn't. She really didn't. She had her suspicions that she was gonna get swatted. So the person on my local SWAT team feels the reason that the person gave the wrong description is because you never know where police are actually set up. You never know where police are gonna be. They could be right around the corner. They could be a couple blocks away. The person that gave the wrong description gave that description so just in case that the police were actually in the area or pretty close, that they had the wrong description. So when they got there, they wouldn't actually cause any harm to her just in case they didn't get that warning call that, hey, she actually warned them about this swatting happening. As he's explaining it to me, it's just making a whole lot of sense. And I've had this talk with Hoppin' Dude, and I think he has the same training, or somewhat the same training, because I'm pretty sure he has a military background. And if you actually look up the date that she warned them, it was August 3rd. When did Nadia got her first accusation? Nadia has been streaming all this time. A woman online streaming way before the first accusation came out. And she just so happens to realize that she needs to warn them about a swatting call the day after her first accusation. Okay. So now we're gonna take a step back and look at the person that swatted her giving the wrong description. Now, a couple of people actually got swatted around this time. And we're gonna check that clip out, not to show, oh my God, this one's more violent than this one. No, that's not the thing. We're not worrying about how soft her swatting is, because we now understand why it was that soft. She was never being targeted. So now let's look at ISO speedy swatting.
Oh, they swatted you, bro. They swatted you. Okay. Yeah.
Bro, is that public?
Yeah, I got it. You good, bro.
So let's take a second to realize that ISO Speed is actually in handcuffs. Not saying that, hey, Nadia's in the handcuffs, but that makes it fake. The thing is, there's another person here. Why isn't that person in handcuffs? Maybe because that description that they gave was ISO Speed's description. And you can actually listen to the conversation the police talking about it after they rest the phone down on the table.
You're gonna come back here with me.
I got you, but come on, bro. I want you to know that's why. You know who he is, right? Name's Darren. Oh, I know. Darren Watkins.
I don't know any of that.
Right now.
Okay.
We don't care about it.
Well, I'm just letting you
know that's the situation. Like that.
Okay.
You got swapped out. That's what it is. We'll call it.
So the police actually went on to say that his name is Darren. That's what I know. The person that the police escorted to the back and put the phone down went on to describe, well, yeah, this is his name. This is what he does. And the police said, you know what? That's none of my concern. We got a call. They had his name, and that's who they came there for. Now, Nadia's reactions, even after she got swatted, is just kind of weird, even when she was getting swatted. Have you ever got inconvenienced so much in your life and wasn't mad, wasn't annoyed, not even scared that she now knows that there's someone out there that knows her address, could pull up at any time and do whatever he wants? Dr. Disrespect had a guy shoot his house twice. That dude's been in the block twice. But she's not even worried about someone doing it again. It's just a bit off. But she uses the whole, oh, I got swatted thing to decline a PC scan from Rara. But Rara doesn't have to come to her address to do a PC scan. He's doing that remote from his house. So there's nothing that she needs to be worried about. But she can stream every day after that, no problem. She's not worried about that. But she's worried about someone doing a PC scan from their house. Okay.
Back in August, I offered her a PC check because everyone was accusing her of cheating. I waited to say anything because, as you guys know, innocent until proven guilty, and my best method of proving someone is innocent or guilty.
Rara asked for a PC scan on August 10th, and then August 11th, she got swatted. And then she uses that to say, well, I can't do the PC scan. You know, I just can't do that, but I could play this game every day afterwards, though. I could do that. I could play this game every day afterwards. I could do that perfectly fine. And for all the people that are making these accusations against me, I can't believe that you guys would direct this hate towards me and try to threaten my life with this accusation.
Nadia denied the PC check for whatever reason, so I made it clear on Twitter she denied the PC check. Whether we like it or not, there's nothing I can do about that. She essentially pleaded the fifth.
I asked the guy in our local SWAT team, is this something that actually occurs often? He said for him, yeah. And especially with Nadia's situation, that's big scandal that is actually going on about her cheating. It's more likely that that actually happened. But I can't just sit here and say, well, this is 100%. I have 100% proof. No. The chances of her doing it is actually pretty high though. Looking at the dates and the timestamp and all the stuff that happened around this time, even with the call of someone giving the wrong description, it's more likely that it was actually planned. So I'm gonna leave the question to you guys. With all the stuff that you have just been shown, do you think she didn't set it up, or do you think that she set it up? I had to take that vest off, man. I don't see how those dudes be wearing that all day. But understand this, I don't ever see any other professions, and don't say playing Warzone or streaming isn't a profession. Whatever you get paid for and that's your main source of income, that's your profession. So you are a professional streamer. You're saying that you're the best in the world, but you deny a PC scan? Now, what I'm saying is people in other professions like basketball players and all these other players, they can't deny a random drug test. They can, but they won't be allowed to play the game until they actually do a drug test and prove that they're not in any way using anything to enhance their ability by playing this game. So what makes those people and streamers so different? So why is it people like us that have doubt about these players' actual performance in these games. Why can't we ask them, hey, can you do a random PC test? Why is that looked at like we are harassing them? In all actuality, we just want to know, are you actually using anything to enhance your game? And this kind of behavior, to me, is wild. That you could actually post something like this, even if it wasn't true. And look at Nadia's long neck ass, bro, looking like a motherfucking giraffe. God damn, her neck longer than a goddamn coconut tree, bro. God, what's going on here, bro? God, hey, yo, hey, you know what? That kind of stuff that they posting, bro, that's just wild to me, bro. Bumbleclad, yo, you know, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hope you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your day. Have a beautiful, wonderful, sexy, loving, beautiful. I said beautiful like 2 times, I think, man. God damn, but you know what I mean, bro. Have a good day, bro. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bumbleclad!